Okay, my beautiful friends, we have a lot to cover in this video. It's going to be kind of interactive and fun, at least I hope so. We are going to try to make sense of the senseless with this particular video. So let's do it together. Here we go. So today, Sunday, December 1st, 2019, in trying to gauge what this market is going to do, we have to take in a lot of information, some of it technical, some of it fundamental, and then step back and look at the worldwide picture. So that's what we're going to do here. Let's start off with this. China, this China trade deal thing is going south again. China is calling for a rollback of the tariffs before any kind of a phase one deal can be achieved. Now, what we're not hearing is our president, or President Trump, explaining to China, hey, you want tariffs removed? Well, you remove them from us first. Understand, and most people don't know this because they're not being told, but yeah, China has tariffs on us. We have tariffs on them. Neither side is paying those tariffs. It's being paid by the importers and exporters and passed on to you. So, again, you can't know this. It would put a different perspective on what's happening here, but I firmly believe President Trump should say, okay, you want us to remove tariffs from you? You first. But we're not hearing that at all, at least on the media outlets, because again, the media is controlled. They have a script. They must follow it. I just covered this on Friday. The script on Friday, consumer strong, consumer strong, consumer strong. It's completely fake. Household debt, consumer debt, personal debt, all-time record highs, debt defaults skyrocketing. 1 in 5 Americans are borrowing from their credit cards just to make ends meet. The consumer is not strong, and we are in full recession at this point. You can't know that either. I don't care what the numbers are, they're fake. We are in recession. Anyone can look around and see it. And guess what? There really is inflation, despite the fact they're trying to convince you that there is none. All of these are elements that we need to take in. So, understanding that now, we're going to step back a little bit and try to make heads or tails. Now, let's say this U.S.-China deal appears that it's not going to happen anytime soon, and I don't think it is. That should put pressure on crude oil. Now, as you know, as crude oil goes, so goes the market. Now, I still firmly believe the trajectory for this stock market is higher. Why? Because it's not real. We have a Fed buying everything. The entire debt market is being rigged to the tune of hundreds upon hundreds, no, trillions of dollars. Now, with this mechanism in place, let me ask you, where do you think stocks are going? Do you not believe that the Federal Reserve is also buying the stock market? Of course they are. Oh no! People tell me all the time, Greg, you're wrong. The Federal Reserve is not buying stocks. They're just completely rigging the debt market, but they're not buying stocks. It's incredible. They're incapable of fathoming the idea that the Federal Reserve is also literally buying the stock market. And let me explain this to you in case you don't know, which I think most of you do. All of these companies are also involved still in stock buyback programs. They're buying back shares of their own stock on cash they can borrow for nothing to prop up the market. So that's the trajectory here. But with crude oil, again, looking at the bigger picture, crude should fall under pressure. Should fall under pressure if the deal is going to not happen. This U.S.-China trade deal that, is imminent, is right around the corner, is happening sooner than people think. These are the words from the president for the past 2.5 years almost. Now it's ridiculous, but that's the case. So what I want to do here, you and I, we're going to do this together, In the description of this video is a link to my website, traderschoice.net. If you don't see that link, just open a new window, traderschoice.net. We're going to look at some charts together. You don't even have to know how to read them, because we're going to do something together here. So open up that new window, traderschoice.net. I'm going to do the same thing right here and right now. All right, this is my lovely website here. So what we're going to do is go down to the big chart right in the center here. 1, 2, 3, boom system. We're going to look at this chart real quick, and I don't care if you can even read the chart. What I want you to do is look to the right side of this page. Right now, this chart is set on ticker SPY. This is the Sector Spider Exchange Traded Fund, or ETF, that follows the S&P 500. Now just look to the right bar. Now you're going to see sell and buy. Right now, as you can see, right here in front of your face, it's still calling this a buy. Now this chart, I set this up for you, has proven to be insanely accurate. But I want to look at a few other old assets as well. You know where it says SPY, upper left-hand corner? I want you to click on there. I want you to put in QQQ. You're going to see a bunch of names come down. Click on that top one, okay? This is the exchange traded fund that tracks the NASDAQ. As you can see, also we have a buy signal. Now we're going to go to same thing. You're going to put in DIA. Okay, top one. This is the Dow Jones Industrial Average, also a buy. Okay, let's look at a couple of other assets here. Put in USO. Okay. Now at the top, United States Oil Fund. Let's have a look at that. What did I just tell you a minute ago? I said that crude oil looks like it would fall under pressure. I did not look at this prior to this video. This is just out of my own head, okay? You have a sell signal here. So this tells me this China trade deal ain't happening anytime soon. Crude oil is not buying it. Should fall into a little pressure here. This could weigh on the market. Could weigh on the market. Let's look at a few other things here. Put in GLD. All right. This is the ETF for gold, the fake paper gold. Got a sell signal there. You see, sell, buy, says sell. No surprise to you. You should know this already if you follow this blog. Let's go SLV. SLV. Top one. We got a sell signal here as well. No surprise to you again. I've been explaining to you that metals are going to fall under pressure. Let's do one more. Let's do BTC. What I want to do with this particular one is scroll down to BTC/US dollar. Okay? And click on that. All right. Bitcoin US dollar also looks like a sell. So no surprise to you, because I've been explaining this to you since time immemorial now, that as long as the trade remains risk on, you're going to see metals and cryptos fall under pressure. We got crude, according to this chart. Looks like it's falling under pressure. Might weigh on the market a little bit. Now, with this particular chart, you can change the timeline. You can day trade with it. You can draw all over it. I mean, this is an amazing thing. And if you want to know how to use this, right above the chart, 1, 2, 3, boom system tips. Click on that for a second. Click on Boom System Tips. This opens up a new window. It tells you how to use my Boom system. Can't be more easy for you people. This guy here loves you, and I'm trying to make your life easy. Before we leave my website, scroll all the way down to the bottom, all right? Look at this stock screener I set up for you. Couldn't be easier, okay? Look to the left. These are the ticker symbols: Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon. You see all these have buy signals. Facebook at the bottom. This is going to change, obviously, but all buy signals. Now, put your cursor on that chart, chart there, and just scroll down, and you'll see a whole bunch of other ones. ExxonMobil, strong sell. Do you see that? Why would ExxonMobil be a strong sell? Well, if crude oil falls, you can expect some of these refiners to fall too. My God, look at this. Disney, buy. Who's the sell here? Home Depot is a sell. KO, Coca-Cola, buy. Anyway, you got the, CVX is another one. Chevron, strong sell. I mean, this should make sense to you people. It should be so easy. This website is so easy to use and so damn profitable, honestly. Anyway, so let's move forward a little bit here. I'm going to X out of these kinds of things. So again, utilize this my website to gain an insight as to what's going on. Again, you don't even know how to have to read a chart. Just look at buy, sell on the boom system chart, and then go down and use my screener. This is all for you. It's not for me. So let's step back here. China trade deal, which was imminent, happening tomorrow, closer than people think. I don't think so. China wants those tariffs removed again. Where is our president? Why isn't he speaking out saying, okay, well, you know what, remove the tariffs from us? You're not allowed to know that China has tariffs on us. You're not allowed to know that. You understand? It's missing from the mainstream financial channels. When have you heard our president explain that to you? One time. Again, it's hidden from you because you can't handle it, according to the president and other people can't know it. So this is where we're going. It's not happening anytime soon. So according to what I'm explaining to you, according to the charts we just looked at, crude oil should fall under pressure. That could put some pressure on the stock market in the shorter run. But again, they're going to prop it up. They're going to prop it up with what the Fed is doing right now. It's unbelievable. And even that too. When was the last time you heard a single syllable or a fraction of a word by the president who's admitted to the people that we have full-blown quantitative easing, trillions being pumped into the debt market? Not one word. Again, you can't know that. It's hidden from you. How do you feel about that? You think that's right? Maybe you should go bombard the president's Twitter feed at Real Donald Trump and let him know that you're entitled to know this information. But again, you will hear nothing, zero, crickets. And why? President don't matter. Doesn't matter who sits in that White House. You know that. It could be anything. It could be a baby Yoda, like I said recently, or anything. It could be, how about this? A piece of paper. Is sitting in the pretty White House behind the resolute desk. Won't matter. Won't matter at all. The world is now governed by central banks who do not have your interest in mind, and they are deliberately inflating bubbles. Being that we know that they are deliberately inflating bubbles, you want to sit back and do nothing about it, or do you want to capitalize on it like this guy does and like my lions do? All right, before I let you go, people, this is the first of the month, and I'm going to ask for your support. Last month, a month ago, I asked for your support. 97 of you, and I want to give a special shout out to all of you who did, stepped up and supported this blog and let me know I'm doing a good job. So again, I'm going to sit here on the first of the month and ask you straight out, please support my work, support this blog, support my website. It's all for you. There is a link in the description of this video. Click on it and support my work. I'm asking you to do that. I think it's a legitimate request. I work very hard for all of you, and I will never let you down. And I hope you don't let me down either. Again, I'm counting on you to support my work. With that said, this guy loves you. I will see you, seriously, in the morning.